What's the dumbest reason someone has ever thought they were a genius? My neighbor, Brad, became convinced he'd discovered a secret intelligence boost from sniffing essential oils. His genius plan started when he accidentally spilled peppermint oil near his computer and finished a work project in record time. Must be the aromatherapy activating dormant brain cells, he told me over the fence. Brad went all in. He bought $500 worth of essential oils and created what he called his Einstein protocol. Different oils for different types of intelligence. Lavender for creative thinking, eucalyptus for mathematical prowess, orange for memory enhancement. He'd walk around with cotton balls stuffed up his nose, switching them out every hour based on his brain optimization schedule. At first, it seemed harmless. Brad started wearing a lab coat to the grocery store because geniuses need to look the part. He carried a briefcase filled with tiny bottles and would stop mid-conversation to switch oils. Need to activate my verbal cortex, he'd say, shoving a rosemary-soaked cotton ball up his left nostril. The neighborhood watched in disbelief as Brad's behavior escalated. He installed a tent in his backyard for deep thinking sessions, where he'd burn 17 different oils simultaneously. He started leaving notes on everyone's doors with his breakthrough discoveries, which were just Wikipedia facts he'd copied while high on fumes. His poor wife, Sarah, tried to intervene. Brad, you're just getting dizzy from inhaling chemicals all day. But he was convinced she was jealous of his expanding consciousness. He started a YouTube channel called Oil Mind, where he'd demonstrate his enhanced abilities by doing basic math problems while practically suffocating himself with lavender. The breaking point came during our annual block party. Brad showed up with a homemade helmet he'd constructed from a colander, with tubes running from oil diffusers directly into his nostrils. He called it the Cerebral Enhancement Device 3000. He insisted on giving a presentation about how he'd unlocked 90% of his brain capacity. Halfway through explaining how tea tree oil had given him telepathic abilities, Brad passed out cold, face planted right into the potato salad. Turns out, inhaling concentrated essential oils for 3 months straight had given him severe chemical burns in his nasal passages and oxygen deprivation. At the hospital, the doctor had to explain that Brad's genius breakthroughs were just symptoms of getting high on solvents. His enhanced pattern recognition was mild hallucinations. His incredible focus was just tunnel vision from lack of oxygen. His wife filmed the whole conversation. Sarah posted the doctor's explanation on Brad's YouTube channel with the title, "My husband thought he was Einstein, but he was just brain damaged." It went viral overnight. 2 million views of Brad insisting peppermint oil had taught him quantum physics while hooked up to an oxygen machine. Brad had to do 3 months of respiratory therapy. His nostrils were so damaged he couldn't smell anything for 6 months, but that didn't stop him from pivoting to his new genius discovery. He's now convinced that standing on his head for 3 hours a day is increasing blood flow to his brain. Last week, I caught him duct taping his ankles to a pull-up bar in his garage. This time it's different, he assured me, his face turning purple. Swedish scientists proved inversion therapy unlocks hidden intelligence. Sarah already has her phone ready for the next emergency room visit.